you right in the eye. It feels like we're not seeing things eye to eye. I won't go as far as to say I regret it. Maybe I'm just too afraid to admit it. Nevertheless, I lose myself sometimes.
I'm telling you, I've only had eyes for you. Love isn't something you can just fall into. Don't you remember the life that we grew? I know I promised that I'd see it through. Nevertheless, I find it hard sometimes. I'm sorry I won't always be enough. Sometimes it might feel like we're not in love. You're still the one I want to be tethered to. Isn't it enough that I want to?
Trust me when I say that we'll be alright.
I know it's not right, but it's easy to be here inside.
I don't wanna say that it is what it is. There will be days when we wanna give in. Nevertheless, I will be yours for life. I'm sorry I won't always be enough. Sometimes it might feel like we're not in love. You're still the one I want to be tethered to. Isn't it enough that I want to?
One day when our time is finally up, you'll be who I always knew you'd become. And I'll be glad that we never gave up on us. I'm sorry I won't always be enough. Sometimes we might feel like we're not in love. You're still the one I want to be tethered to. Isn't it enough that I want to? I'm sorry I won't always understand you. After all the layers that I've tried to peel through. Even when I don't get you, I still got you. Isn't it enough that I want to? I hope it's enough that I want you.
Record your message.
You remember that time we were in Tokyo, and how it felt so nice to be far away from home. And the way we let our feet wander to and fro. We had no map and no plans and no places to go. We were lost in the city with your arms wrapped around me like a scene from a movie. Now I'm lost in the memory of the way you looked at me, and the sky, it still holds the same old feeling. I'm lost in that feeling.
You remember that time when we were in New York, and how you glanced at me and said, what a sight to behold. And the way we lit our minds like a scene from a movie now. I'm lost in the memory of the way you looked at me, and the sky was so starry.
Lost in the city when the rain started pouring like the sea from a movie now. I'm lost in the memory of the way you fell for me, and the sky it still holds the same feeling. I'm lost in that me home. I knew that it would be the last time as I watched you go. Woke up thinking it was still yesterday. Scared that the days will always be this way. Still I wish everything would stay the same, 'cause I am even more afraid of change. Told myself think about the good days. Try hard enough and it'll clear this haze. I felt so much, I felt nothing at all. I know I probably should tell someone. Maybe I could fall asleep and never have to wait. Maybe I could dive in deep so I could float away. So maybe today will be the day. Or maybe, baby, with you I'll stay. Is anyone out there more alone than us? Endlessly spinning round and round the sun. I think I once knew something I forgot. I don't think everything is all for naught. Maybe I could fall asleep and never have to wait. Maybe I could dive in deep so I could float away. So maybe could have a long time, so I let the weeks go by. I'm sorry that I missed you that day when you came through. I didn't know the last time would be our last goodbye. I'm sorry that I missed you when you called me last June. But now that I've lost you, I try to forget you and all that we've been through. But there is no use if I'll always love you. I'll let myself miss you. You never did waste your time. You were always on the next flight. It's almost like you already knew. Since the day you turned 22, you always gave me that smile, even if it had been a while. I'm sorry that I missed you when you asked, are you coming through? But now that I've lost you, I try to forget you and all that we've been through. But there is no use if I'll always love you. I'll let myself miss you. If I had known then I won't see you again, I wouldn't have missed you. I'll hold on to regrets till I see you again. All I can do is miss you. If I had known that I won't see you again, I wouldn't have missed you. I'll hold on to regrets till I see you again. All I can do is miss you. Is it already Monday? 'Cause I'm tired of the mundane. Could you just come and take my hand? Take me to a foreign land.
I think we're on the same page, and I hear what you're trying to say. What if we changed up all our plans? Don't know where to go, but we'll just pack our bags. Anywhere as long as I'm with you. Let's run away, book a ticket one way. Let me imagine it just for a moment. Let's run away on a summer day. I'll book us a hotel room, make it an ocean view. Let's run away. 떠명하지 않을래. 너와 함께라면 좋아. We don't have time, so 지금 가자. I don't need a lot, no forget-me-nots, but maybe a place that's cold so you could hold me close. Somewhere that's far from home. Let's run away, book a ticket one way. Let me imagine it just for a moment. Let's run away on a summer day. I'll book us a hotel room, I'll make it an ocean view. Let's run away. Let's be irresponsible. 도망가자. 어디로 갈까? Any old avenue. As long as I'm with you. Let's run away. Book a ticket one way. Let me imagine it just for a moment. Let's run away on a summer day. I'll book us a hotel room, make it an ocean view. Let's run away. Let's run away. Let's run away. Yeah. 시간은 참 빠르지. 속도 조절이 안 되지. 어딜 가는 줄도 모른 채 눈을 깜빡할 사이에 사라지겠지. Someday we will long for today. 오늘 우리의 모습을 기억해. I love you to the moon and away. 꼭 함께해요 우주비에. 지구를 떠나면 어떨까? 시간이 느려진다고 한다. 달빛 시계도 빠르다면 우주 멀리로 날아가. 사랑하고파. Someday we will long for today. 오늘 우리의 모습을 기억해. I love you to the moon and away. 꼭 함께해요 우주비에. Someday we will long for today. 오늘 우리의 모습을 기억해. I'll love you to the moon and away. 꼭 함께해요 우주비에. 꼭 함께해요 주비에. hovering over darkness. Everything was formless and void. Dust and days were breathless. Before it all was not but one voice. Out of splendid wonder, spoken was a word of great joy. Full of living color and every kind of beautiful noise. Children of glory, fallen with one fell choice. They chose their story, and chaos for one, for all. But that was the start of something we could have never known. That from the first breath we would ne'er be on our own. Glory on high, born in great night, come and delight in fragrant offering. Oh, what a sight, beloved light, on us you shine with eternal blessing.
Broken down with time, I long for peace of mind. Oh my, is this all there is to life? Striving until we die, 'cause this doesn't feel right. Oh, where's the truth and light? I want to believe that there's morning after night. My Savior, you're my morning after night. Glory on high, born in great night, come and delight in fragrant offering. Oh, what a sight, beloved light, on us you shine with eternal blessing. On us you shine with eternal blessing. I thought it would be like poetry, that feeling of when eyes meet. They said it would feel so easy, like how a bird takes to the trees. They've written the songs and films and books of how it would take just one timely look to dance and fall your way into love. And that's how you'll know he's the one. It feels like way back when. I wish I had known it then. There's no such thing as a soulmate, 'cause love is what you make of it. I think I've got a taste of it. I wish I had known all of this before. I wish I had known, but at least now I know. I thought summer vacation would never end. That feeling of sinking toes in the sand. They said to enjoy it while you can, but those words never seem to land. It feels like way back when. I wish I had known it then. That time is the quickest of thieves. She won't ever be caught by nobody. She'll run all the way to eternity. I wish I had known all of this before. I wish I had known, but at least now I know. Soon we'll be gone with the final breath, and there won't be time to hold on to regrets. But I know there's something on the other end. I wish I had known all of this before. I wish I had known, but at least now I know. I wish I had known, but at least now I know. You weren't the one I thought I'd end up with, and you showed up when I least expected. Wasn't any type of grand entrance, but you slowly got under my skin. You make me warm like a fever. You're like a cold in the summer, yeah. I don't ever wanna get better. You're like a cold in the summer. Now all I wanna do is spend the day with you. Don't cure me of this illness, 'cause I don't need nobody else. All I wanna do is stay in bed with you. There's no point in denying my temperature is rising. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 어떡해 날도 더운데 독감처럼 내게 옮겨졌지. 이제 난 너 없으면 안 돼. 평생 달고 살게 너라는 감기. You make me warm like a fever. You're like a cold in the summer, yeah. I don't ever wanna get better. You're like a cold in the summer. Now all I wanna do is spend a day with you. Don't carry on this illness, cause I don't need nobody else. All I wanna do is stay in bed with you. There's no point in denying my temperature is rising.
매일 난 네 곁에 좋은데 넌 어때? Tell me that you agree. You know what you mean to me. 갑작스럽게 날 찾아와서 혼자 있을 때 난 힘들었던 게 over the wall. 너무 좋아서 I don't know. I think I'm just going something crazy. 뭐든 하든 그냥 너와 함께. It's better with you, no nonsense. 추워도 더워도 상관없어. 괜찮아 너라는 감기라서. I've been sick before, it ain't like this. Can I quit, wanna stay in the bliss.
You make me warm like a fever. You're like a cold in the summer, yeah. I don't ever wanna get better. You're like a cold in the summer. You make me warm like a fever. You're like a cold in the summer, yeah. I don't ever wanna get better. You're like a cold in the summer. Now all I wanna do is spend a day with you. Don't carry on this illness, cause I don't need nobody else. All I wanna do is stay in bed with you. You're like a cold in the summer. When I was 17, I wondered if my life could be a movie. I'd play myself the main lead. It would be a coming-of-age story. A quarter of the way through, I met you in our meet cute, and halfway in I realized I didn't know the running time. Now here I am at 93, the end of my comedy. Flashback to my favorite scenes. I know this movie's ending, but let me sit through the end credits. Remember the names and faces I loved, who always believed in who I'd become. The highs and the lows, the hellos and goodbyes that made up the scenes of this beautiful life. The lights will come on, it's almost time. Just let me sit through the end credits. I was always looking back, longing for the days of the past. 'Cause if this is all we'll ever get, all I can do is try not to forget. But in my existential crisis, I think I know the truth is how I remember just points me to forever. I know this movie's ending, but let me sit through the end credits. Remember the names and faces I loved, who always believed in who I'd become. The highs and the lows, the hellos and goodbyes that made up the scenes of this beautiful life. The lights will come on, it's almost time. And why do all the good things have to fade with time? And why do we always have to leave them behind? Maybe all the tears that carved out these holes are making room for joy when I'm finally home. I know this movie is ending, but let me sit through the end credits. Remember the names and faces I loved, who always believed in who I'd become. The highs and the lows, the hellos and goodbyes, that made up the scenes of this beautiful life. The lights will come on, I know it's almost time. Just let me sit through the end credits. I tried to write you a song that no one's ever heard before. Wrote lines and words of our love, but somehow it needed more. Oh, maybe the way that our hearts became true is the same way they all do. When I wake up, I want to see the sun shine across your face. When I walk with you, I want your hand in mine in your pocket space. Our love is typical. Our love is typical. Our love is typical. Our love is typical. Oh, these words, they've been oversung. All the ways to say that you are mine. But the moment that our eyes aligned, I'll remember for a long, long time. Oh, maybe our love may be typical, oh, but baby, you're something special. When I wake up, I want to see the sun shine across your face. When I walk with you, I want your hand in mine in your pocket space. When we make up, I want to sing this song to apologize. When I grow old with you, I want to see your smile in the lines around your eyes. Our love is typical. 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 Our love is typical.
One, two, three.
snows, we'll leave our footprints on the way to your front door, and cozy up to the fire to stay warm.
When it snows, we'll make some tea or share a glass of honey whiskey.
Honey,
Here's to looking at you and me.
1, 2, 3.
Through winter snow, under the mistletoe, I'll learn to love you more and more. Come summertime, under a sunny sky, I hope that you will still be mine. As quickly as the first snow fell,
We both know that it soon will melt.
weather will stay true, only time will tell. Through winter snow, under the mistletoe, I'll learn to love you more and more. Come summertime, under a sunny sky, I hope that you will still be mine. I hope that you will still be mine. Said I found it all between the lines. Think I've been moving on with borrowed time. Now I've been living out my greatest fears. So tell me how and when and why did we get here? Baby, you should stay, keep my thoughts low. I don't wanna head down the wrong road. I don't stand a chance trying to fake this thing. We could take it back when it made sense. Riding in the back, time to face it. Made a couple dollars making no sense. Well, I just need a little bit of summertime, and I ain't waiting for it, I'ma make it mine. Well, I just need a little bit of summertime, summertime. I just need a little bit of summertime, or somebody to tell me I ain't wasting time. I just need a little bit of summertime, summertime. For the first time, I would like my name just because of the way you say it. And I would memorize every line and hair to remember when you aren't there. We would walk along a tree-lined street with a breeze dancing at our feet. We would sing a song in harmony. If only you hadn't left me. So I'll think of you once in a moon when I hear your favorite tune. And someday after a year or two, maybe then I won't be loving you. I'll think of you once in a moon when I see someone who looks like you. And someday after a year or two, maybe then I'll still be loving you. We would say goodbye just to say hello again, and we would get in fights just to get over them. We would be alright even if things don't stay the same. If only you had stayed. So I'll think of you once in a moon when I hear your favorite tune. And someday after a year or two, maybe then I won't be loving you. I'll think of you once in a moon when I see someone who looks like you. And someday after a year or two, maybe then I'll still be loving you. What if I had been my tongue? What if what we had was enough? I guess all my calculations were off when I thought I would get over you. It doesn't make sense, but I'd do it all again. I'll think of you once in a moon when I hear your favorite tune. And someday after a year or two, maybe then I won't be loving you. I'll think of you once in a moon when I see someone who looks like you. And someday after a year or two, maybe then I'll still be loving you.
I can't expect you to know if you can't accept your silence played a role in it cut deep. Why can't you see it? I won't reject I've been wrong, but it's hard to forget when the damage is done. Can we bury all we've carried since? Takes two to tango, but this all feels much like a waltz. Stances are tangled, but shall we both sway through our faults? And love is not an orchestrated piece of choreography. All the choices that we make are based on what we both perceive. Now who's there to lead, baby?
Can I interject? May I leave? Oh, it seems common sense says we both need to breathe. Why the hurry? Let your your worry rest. I don't regret where we've been. Oh, I'm willing to bet that we weren't stronger than can see clearly. If we're 6 feet in,
Takes two to tango, but this all feels much like gold. From every angle, watch how we both sway through our falls. Love is not a fabricated piece of choreography. All the choices that we make are based on what we both do see. Who's turn to lead, baby? I can't expect you to know if you can't accept your silence played a role and it cut deep. Why can't you see it?
I know it's dumb trying to pretend, 'cause everyone has an end. Can't ignore the gray hairs popping every new year. Noticing all the lines grow deeper when I smile. I used to think I still got time to waste, but lately I feel like it's too late. Met you when you were 19, I'll stay with you till 90. There's no way to stop now, let's go for another round. Made another trip around the sun. Got a little close, it almost burned us up. Made another trip around the sun. Can't stop the time, but time it can't stop us. Never too late to go off, never too old to grow up. Never too late to go off, so go on. Never too late to go off, never too old to grow up. Never too late to go off, so go on.
Woke up this morning with multiple backaches. I did. Still feel like I was just 21 last week. 21. I'm sorry, I'm living the future, I can't wait. Wait. Please stay in the moment or else it'll pass away. Can't move the same like I did in my past ways. Had to bring out the Bengay. Might have poured out a jar of regret on these pancakes. Overeating's a bad trait. Nothing gets under my skin like a handshake. Injected with bad faith. Getting older kinda feels like ballet. I'm just watching a matinee.
Made another trip around the sun. Got a little close, it almost burned us up. Made another trip around the sun. Can't stop the time, but time it can't stop us. Never too late to go off, never too old to grow up. Never too late to go off, so go on. Never too late to go off, never too old to grow up. Never too late to go off, so go on. Never too late to go off, never too old to grow up. Never too late to go off, so go on. Never too late to go off, never too old to grow up. Never too late to go off, so go on. Have I ever told you, boy, you're getting finer with age? I know it doesn't feel true, but baby, you got no expiration date. Have I ever told you, have I ever told you, boy, you're getting finer with age? I know it doesn't feel true, no, it doesn't feel true, but baby, you got no expiration date. Yeah, yeah.
Being young's got a shelf life. You may not believe it, but there'll come a time when you realize I was totally right. You start to see the ones was before you in a different light. The world keeps telling me that my prime age was 25, but here I'm thriving on the other side. My best years are ahead of me, but that on God, I'm on top of my game. Yeah, they just shooting a shot, but I've been working on range. Might get old, but baby girl, we get better with age.
Baby, you know I've been trying lately. Even if you disagree, seems I'm always at a crossroads. If only you could tell me which way to go. Cause you fold when I bend. Now I'm almost at my end. I don't know what to do to see your point of view. You don't have to pretend, I can always try again. I just wanna learn all of you. Wish you could give me a handbook, teach me all the ways to make you feel understood. Make a list of all the do's and don'ts, all the things you love and hate the most. That ain't how love really grows.
I'm sorry, honey, I'm just as confused. Trust me, it isn't just you. Don't focus on the things we don't know, but rather that we aren't growing alone. No, I don't come with a handbook to teach you all the ways to make me feel understood. Can't make a list of all the do's and don'ts, all the things I love and hate the most. Cause that ain't how love really grows. Navigate, love, gotta know. Every page, every navigate, distance, love, gotta know. Every page, give me your. Navigate, reassess, love, got no GPS. Every page, every step, give me your mess. Navigate, reassess, love, got no GPS. Every page, every step, give me your mess. Maybe we don't need a handbook to teach me all the ways to make you feel understood. Forget the list of all the do's and don'ts, I learned the things you love and hate the most. Ain't that how love really grows?
나는 어릴 적에 친구들이 내게 물었지, 너는 어디서 왔니? 우리랑은 많이 다르지. 그때는 그랬었지. Yeah, that's how we used to be. Spend the day daydreaming, staring at the ceiling. 그때는 몰랐었네. We lived on naivete. Put the same song on So let's rewind to the prologue. We'll find out where we came from. Peer through a rose-colored looking glass. Remember the way it all began. Oh, if only we can. 그때는 좋았었지. We had possibility. Didn't mind standing in the rain, staring at your face. Ooh. So let's rewind to the prologue. We'll find out where we came from. Peer through a rose-colored looking glass. Remember the way it all began. Back before shit hit the fan. Back before we saw the end. Oh, if only we can. I know it's faded, but turn back the pages. Was it really all better? Or is it how I remember? I know it's faded, but turn back the pages. Was it really all better? Or is it how I remember? Is it how I remember? I've been wondering if you remember. I said that we're not meant for each other. Cause I don't believe in soulmates, but I won't let it get in the way. I don't mean to complicate it, but there's no other way around it. To try to make one out of two when I'm me and you are you. What am I supposed to do? When I fall for you, I'll change my colors if I have to. If anyone 의식이 아니라고 했어. 나는 너를 위해 떨어질 수 있어. When I fall for you, I change my colors if I have to. If anyone is worth it, I think it's you. Baby, I die for you. When I fall for you, we dance like the leaves when the time is due. Forgive what was said to make room for new. Baby, I die for you. I admit that I miss being a kid. Might sound foolish, but sometimes I wish someone could tuck me in and turn out the lights. Tell me that I'm doing just fine. 나의 어릴 적 모습이 생각나. 밤마다 기도해주던 우리 엄마. 이제는 다 큰 어른이 되었지만 아직 위로가 필요해 난. Good night, 오늘도 수고했어. 걱정 마, 넌 잘하고 있어. You are more than enough. You will always be loved. Good night. 오늘 밤 예쁜 꿈 꿔.
잠이 오지 않아 내게 전화해. 자장가를 부탁하는 너. 밤은 외롭지만 잠든 하늘에 별들이 속삭이고 있어. Good night, 오늘도 수고했어. 걱정 마, 넌 잘하고 있어. You are more than enough. You will always be loved. Good night, 오늘 밤 예쁜 꿈 꿔.
Sweet dreams, my dear. Always I'll be right here. Sweet dreams, my dear. Always I'll be right here. Good night. 오늘도 수고했어. 걱정 마, 넌 잘하고 있어. You are more than enough. You will always be loved. Good night. 오늘 밤 예쁜 꿈 꿔. When I was young, I told myself when I grow up I won't be jaded like them. I travel the world, do whatever I can to live out my days beyond paper and pen. But even the most naive would agree that nothing is just as it seemed to be. And maybe a dream's nothing more than a dream if it can't get you what you need. be a hopeless romantic again. I wish I could live like I don't even have to pretend that I didn't already picture the end, even before it ever began. Sometimes I find myself trying to feel like a hopeless romantic again. So hopeless, pretend. When I was young, I told myself when I grow up I'll fall in love with a man. Who knew I would have my heart broken instead, when he said he thinks we're better as friends. But even the greatest of cynics would admit they hold on to hope just a tiny bit. And since I met you, I've been in disbelief that someone like you could love someone like me. I wish I could be a hopeless romantic again. I wish I could love like I don't even have to pretend that I didn't already picture the end, even before we ever began. But when I'm with you, you make me feel like a hopeless romantic again. So I'll take your hand. I wish I could be a hopeless romantic again. I wish I could love like I don't even have to pretend that I don't even like you as much as I said, so it'll hurt less when it ends. But when I'm with you, you make me feel like a hopeless romantic again. So I'll take your hand. I grew up in the backseat, looking out the window. I counted all the hours go and wondered why we're going slow. Little did I know a thing about growing old, 'cause all that I could really see was my mama in front of me. As the scenes passed us by, I think she knew it all that time. It's a fast ride, a fast life, and all she could do was drive.
I didn't have a care, thought I had lifetimes to spare. I memorized the stars and trees, the sky and the day. was finally grown. How fleeting this all really feels when I'm sitting at the wheel.
And as the scenes pass me by, how I hate this borrowed time. It's a fast ride, a fast life, and all I can do. I drove into the city where I learned to never sleep, and my dreams, they kept me company. And I fell in love so deep, and I gave you my heart to keep. I asked you to ride beside me. Maybe someday I will see, just like my mama before me. Wide eyes in the rear view, I see myself in you. And as the scenes pass us by, how we try to slow down time. It's a fast ride, a fast life, and all we can do is try. It's a fast ride, a fast life, and all we can do is try. I've read a number of books through the years at the library next to my home, and some I held close to my chest, so dear, but they were always on loan. But if the pages make me smile like a fool, maybe for once I won't follow the rules. I'll keep it until it's long overdue, when I find my favorite book to read. I've read a story that opened my eyes to the world and its passing time, and another one sang a sweet song to my heart, but the ending was sad from the start. And then came along just an ordinary book that I happened to give a second look. It was humor and heartbreak and something in between, the most beautiful one I'd ever seen. And your pages made me smile like a fool. Maybe for once I won't follow the rules. I'll keep you until you're long overdue. Oh, I found my favorite book to read. So I'll pour over you till I know you by heart. And when time wears you down, I'll mend your broken parts, and I'll treasure the days with you that I'm spending. I'm still waiting to read your ending. And your pages make me smile like a fool. And for once I didn't follow the rules. I'm keeping you till you're long overdue. You're my favorite book to read. Na-na-na-na-na. You're my favorite book. than you, rather have you, better than you, yeah. Every day the same routine. Do you even notice me? Same old smile, same old touch. Maybe it's not the same old rush, but you are just so comfy. Sorry for taking you for granted. Sorry for saying shit when I don't mean it. Getting used to being disappointed, but don't you worry, babe, I'm committed. I can't live without you. Could never trade you in for someone new. I'll be a fool for you, 'cause you are better than new, better than new. Rather have you, better than you, yeah. 나는 안 그럴 거라고 했는데 너를 당연하게 여기고 있네. 마치 네가 나의 거울인 것만 같아서 너무나도 소중하다는 걸 잊었어. Sorry for taking you for granted. Sorry for saying shit when I don't mean it. Getting used to being disappointed, but don't you worry, babe, I'm committed. I can't live without you. Could never trade you in for someone new. I'll be a fool for you, 'cause you are better than new, better than new. Rather have you, better than new, yeah. 'Cause you are better than new. Rather have you, better than new, yeah. Last night I had a dream that you were not next to me. 잠에서 깨어보니 넌 날 안아주고 있었지. Last night I had a dream that you were not next to me. 잠에서 깨어보니 넌 날 안아주고 있었지. I used to roll my eyes, I just couldn't sympathize with cards on Valentine's Day and couples who say babe. Hey, babe. I used to take my pride in the way that I defied all romantic conventions and unrealistic expectations. I confess I'm lactose intolerant, and I might regret it, but I'll take the hit. I'll stay true to my feelings and try romanticizing, 'cause when it comes to you and me, I don't mind a little cheese. I love you to the moon, you're a dream come true. You're the bread to my butter, the shade to my summer. I wanna be together. I love you 3,000, more than the highest mountain. You're the sun in my sky, the apple of my eye. All I want is you and
I never thought I was sentimental, but I guess I always had the potential. I think I had a feeling from the start when you became the match to my spark. So even if you're not in the mood, I'll feed it to you on a silver spoon. I hope it don't make you feel queasy, 'cause I'm about to get real cheesy.
I confess I'm lactose intolerant, and I might regret it, but I'll take the hit. I'll stay true to my feelings hands and try romanticizing. Cause when it comes to you and me, I don't mind a little cheese. I love you to the moon.
I love you to the moon.
You're a dream come true.
You're a dream come true.
You're the bread to my butter, the shade to my summer. I wanna be together. I love you 3,000. More than the highest mountain. You're the sun in my sky, the apple of my eye. All I want is you and I.
So, what type of cheese do you like?
I like Swiss.
Mozzarella?
Gouda?
Pepper jack?
Cheddar.
Oh man.
How do you expect me to go about my day when the street signs in the neighborhood still spell your name? The bookstore and the city park keep a record of our days. Your ghost, it follows everywhere, even onto the train. Do you remember the corner cafe? We sat there with our books, feels like yesterday. Everywhere I look, I still see your face. I think I might have to move away. How is it the less I try, the more I recall the way he kissed my forehead, I remember it all. I guess this is the irony, the catch-22, that by trying to forget all of the thoughts come back anew. Do you remember the corner cafe? We sat there with our books, feels like yesterday. Everywhere I look, I still see your face. I think I might have to move away. So what an unexpected and pleasant surprise to meet somebody new while in the grocery line. You made some clever small talk about the rain outside. For the first time in a while, I felt the clouds subside. Do you know the way to the corner cafe? I'll find a table for two where we can sit all day. I think I might forget all about his face. I think I won't have to move away. I think I might have to stay. I think about that summer day when I went on my first date. We danced in an empty parking lot to a song I since forgot. And the first time I held his hand, I thought this boy could be a man. We must have been watching a movie, I think it was Toy Story 3. As long as you remember me and all the ways I used to be, a part of me will always always be 18. And time keeps ticking on, it's true. She'll steal away our youth, but that's how I'll remember me and you. That's how I'll remember me and you. I didn't think much of you till that autumn afternoon. I never would have guessed it would be you. And it was in January when you finally kissed me in a dorm room on York Street, and the rest is history. As long as I remember you and all the things you used to do, a part of you will always be 22. And time keeps ticking on, it's true. She'll steal away our youth, but that's how I'll remember me and you. Boom, boom, boom. And that's the thing about time, you cannot press rewind. If remembering's all I can do, that's how I'll hold on to you. As long as you and I remember all the times we shared together, a part of us will never get older. And time keeps ticking on, it's true. She'll steal away our youth, but that's how I'll remember me and you. Boom, boom, boom. That's how I'll remember me and you. One, two, three. White shoes, old news. I found myself falling for you. Blue hat, I know that. Oh, you've been looking out for me too. I'll see you when the sun comes out. Goes down. I'll hold your hand in mine when the moon is high. But for now it's time to say goodbye. Oh, for now it's time to say goodbye. Ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum, do-dum-bum-bum, ba-dum-dum-bum. One, two, three. I heard about you long before we met. You're winsome and you're young, at least that's what they said. Underneath your glitter and your gold, you can't deny the fact that you are growing old. You have 1,000 eyes that never fall asleep. Someday I will leave you when I've had enough of your beauty. Doopy-doop-a-wumba-wee-da-dum-dee-dum-ba-da-dum. Doopy-doop-a-wumba-dum-ba-dum. could prepare me for your style. The way you laugh just seemed to go for miles and miles. You have 1,000 eyes that never fall asleep. Someday I will leave you when I've had enough of your beauty. You have 1,000 eyes that never fall asleep. Maybe I will never leave you when I'm in love with your beauty. Oh, for now you can rest easy. Da, 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 because for now New York, you have a hold on me. Da, 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 da. Three, four. I think about that summer day when I went on my first date. We danced in an empty parking lot to a song I've since forgot. And the first time I held his hand, I thought this boy could be a man. We must have been watching a movie, I think it was Toy Story 3. As long as you remember me and all the ways I used to be, a part of me will always be 18. And time keeps ticking on, it's true. She'll steal away our youth, but that's how I'll remember me and you. That's how I'll remember me and you. I didn't think much of you till that autumn afternoon. I never would have guessed it would be you. And it was in January when you finally kissed me in a dorm room on York Street, and the rest is history. As long as I remember you and all the things you used to do, a part of you will always be 22. And time keeps ticking on, it's true. She'll steal away our youth, but that's how I'll remember me and you. And that's the thing about time, you cannot press rewind. If remembering's all I can do, that's how I'll hold on to you. As long as you and I remember all the times we shared together, a part of us will never get older. And time keeps ticking on, it's true. She'll steal away our youth, but that's how I'll remember me and you. That's how I'll remember me and you. count and you can try, but I refuse to be monetized. I'm coloring with pastel hues. Do they evoke something good in you? 'Cause art is not a game, but I played so I forgot what I really wanted to pay. 5, 6, 7, 8, I swear I'm on the way. Though you would not love me today, without the numbers telling you, wish I could self-motivate. No, I don't mean self-medicate. Though you would not appreciate me without the numbers telling you.
Infinite, every second, relevant, everything I was meant to be. Hours get devoured, we caught up inside the mystery of another silent night, another silent fight. Please do not disturb, been gone for a minute, they offended, none of my concern. Reaching for my zen, across the finish, everything I've earned. I've been bout it, had some doubts, anxiety, I show. I've been busy counting streams of mountain, please get off my phone, I'm my own. Hubris, yeah.
Cause art is not a game, but I found myself playing. Is it what I wanted to paint? My dreams are all a bit shy, but don't you know they come with a price? 'Cause they're the ones holding the brush. But are these colors ever enough? 5, 6, 7, 8, I swear I'm on my way. Though you would not love me today, without the numbers telling you, wish I could self-motivate. So I don't need self-medicate. Though you would not appreciate me, without the numbers telling you.
Every second, relevant, every minute, history, everything I was meant to be.
If a tree fell in a wood and not a soul was around to remember where it stood, did it even make a sound? How many watching make a tree worth growing? Is it 3 or 4 or 100 more? Call me foolish, call me naive, but one is good enough for me. I may forget that this is what I them to life. Some will reach the highest star, and others they will die. How many listening make a song worth living? Is it 3 or 4 or 100 more? Call me foolish, call me naive, but one is good enough for me. I may forget that this is what I said, but one is good enough for me. Call me foolish, call me naive, but one is good enough for me. I may forget that this is what I said, but one is good enough for me. One is good enough for me. One is good enough for me. When I was only 10, I was told by a man. He smiled as he said, "Girl, you need to understand. Unless you grow thinner, no man would ever want you." And what a grown-up said, I believed as children do. She wasn't made for your pleasure. Don't you blame it on human nature. She wasn't made for your pleasure. Oh, who will love her? Daisy, go dress yourself in a red disguise. To look like a rose, you must pay a heavy price. Try to be beautiful and pleasing to the eye. Run after your youth till the day that you die. She wasn't made for your pleasure. Don't you blame it on human nature. She wasn't made for your pleasure. No, no. She wasn't made for your pleasure. wasn't made for your pleasure. Oh, who will love her? 그때는 그랬었지. That's how we used to be. Yeah, we thrived on daydreaming, staring at the ceiling. 그때는 몰랐었네. We lived on naivete. Yeah, put the same song on replay. Didn't care that it was cliche. So let's rewind to the prologue. Find out where we came from. Look through a rosy glass. Remember how it began. So let's rewind to the prologue. Find out what we forgot before shit hit the fan. Before we saw the end. If only we can go back in time. If only we can go back in time. 그때는 그랬었지. We had possibility. Yeah, didn't mind standing in the rain, staring at your face. 그때는 좋았었지. Everything was easy. Yeah, didn't take a lot to make me smile. I thought that you would stay a while. So let's rewind to the prologue. Find out where we came from. Look through a rosy glass. Remember how it began. So let's rewind to the prologue. Find out what we forgot before shit hit the fan. Before we saw the end.
I'm off it. Good, so good when the vibe is toxic. Fuss and fight just a fuss all night. Then we live our lives. Can't believe I lost it. Take me to the beginning. It's never ending, regretful. Memories never fade. Nostalgia, I'm in a daze. This feeling can't seem to trace. Liquor can't seem to taste. Forget it, I guess I'll stay away. On my mind, but maybe that's wishful drinking. I'm tweaking so hard to find. I hit it right to the brink, and I'm thinking I'll cross the line. So
if only we can go back in time. If only we can go back in time. If only we can. I know it's faded back in time. Turn back the pages. If only we do you remember back in time when it was all better? I know it's faded, but turn back the pages. Was it really all better? Or is it how I remember? Or is it how I remember? For the first time, I would like my name just because of the way you say it. And I would memorize every line and hair to remember when you aren't there. We would walk along a tree-lined street with a breeze dancing at our feet. We would sing a song in harmony. If only you had once in a moon when I hear your favorite tune. And someday after a year or two, maybe then I won't be loving you. I'll think of you once in a moon when I see someone who looks like you. And someday after a year or two, maybe then I'll still be loving you. We would say goodbye just to say hello again, and we would get in fights just to get over them. We would be alright even if things don't stay the same. If only you had stayed. So I'll think of you once in a moon when I hear your favorite tune. And someday after a year or two, maybe then I won't be loving you. I'll think of you once in a moon when I see someone who looks like you. And someday after a year or two, maybe then I'll still be loving you. What if I had been my turn? What if what we had was enough? I guess all my calculations were off when I thought I would get over you. It doesn't make sense, but I'd do it all again. I'll think of you once in a moon when I hear your favorite tune. And someday after a year or two, maybe then I won't be loving you. I'll think of you once in a moon when I see someone who looks like you. And someday after a year or two, maybe then I'll still be loving you.
Is there a place where there's comfort and safety? To speak my words and my contemplations safely. A space I call home, where I'm fine on my own. A sanctuary, a sanctuary.
Where I can open my heart to self-attraction. A warm feeling from a cup of tea. A safe haven is supposed to be. Is that so hard to find? A sanctuary. Sanctuary.
there a place where there's comfort and safety?
Safety.
To speak my